Sheila Johnson may bristle over Fever GM's comments as Caitlin Clark's impact gets justified with heartwarming anecdote. Caitlin Clark has been delivering never-happened-before moments like it's her job since her WNBA debut, and she did it again by becoming Time's 2024 Athlete of the Year. The first-ever WNBA player to receive this honor, she now shares the stage with the likes of LeBron James and Simone Biles. While it's undoubtedly a massive win for women's basketball, not everyone was thrilled about the spotlight being on just one player. Washington Mystics co-owner Sheila Johnson had some thoughts, but let's just say Indiana Fever's GM Amber Cox isn't backing down in defending her star. Johnson voiced her disapproval in a CNN interview, stating that the recognition should have been more inclusive. When you just keep singling out one player, creates hard feelings, she remarked. She highlighted the draft class of 2024, including standout players like Angel Reese. It's not just Caitlin Clark. We have so much talent out there, the Mystics owner argued. Meanwhile, when asked about the same, she straight up opined, "I think Caitlin Clark deserves that award." The Fever GM emphasized the generational aspect of sports, noting how the WNBA, still in its early years, is steadily building its foundation and has been a game changer. Cox recounted her days in Phoenix and Connecticut, reminiscing about the league's milestones over the years. But according to her, nothing compares to the Caitlin Clark effect. She is a huge multiplier effect, Cox said in a podcast In Case You Missed It with Christina Williams, explaining how Clark's stardom has drawn thousands of new fans to the WNBA. And she had the perfect example to back it up. It was Dallas Wings versus Indiana Fever. A couple from Dallas, who had never attended a WNBA game, ended up in Cox's sponsor seats. They came just to see Caitlin play. By the third quarter, the man leaned over to Cox and asked, "Where has this been all my life?" He then marched off to buy season tickets for the Wings. That's the kind of impact Clark has, turning casual spectators into die-hard fans in a matter of minutes. While Cox acknowledged the contributions of other stars like Angel Reese and Cameron Brink, she made it clear that CC's impact is in a league of its own. "We've never seen anything like Caitlin Clark. It's truly been transcendent for our league," she said. Hence, she concluded, and for that reason, I believe she deserved the award 100%. She didn't forget to mention, along with her on-court heroics, this award was truly about the difference and the impact she had on women's basketball, the WNBA, and women's sports. But amidst all the noise, Caitlin is back doing what she does best, hooping. If you know Caitlin Clark, you know her logo threes and offense. But now, she's adding a little muscle to her game. Fans have noticed that Clark looks a bit bulkier. And it's not just from her Olympic off-season training. Former ESPN host Rachel DeVita pointed out that Clark's physicality seems to have leveled up. "She does look really strong," DeVita observed, adding that Clark might be benefiting from playing almost nonstop since her senior year in college. The 2024 ROTU's focus on her handles, off-balance finishing, and mid-range game, along with her infamous long-range bombs, is making her even more of a threat for opposition. Coaches aren't going easy on her either, adding physicality to her training sessions. DeVita summed it up, saying, "If she masters her touch at the basket, her floater game, and her mid-range game, she's going to be very hard to guard." But honestly, Caitlin Clark's dedication to her craft is undeniable. Amid all the chatter and accolades, she's keeping her eyes on becoming the best version of herself. As Clark herself has said, her only competition is her past self, and we can see her living by that.